Well, welcome back. Another video for you today. This time we are tackling some upgrades to the truck. Nothing big really. So there's two small things I've already done and then one medium-sized upgrade I'm going to get to. So real quick, I'll show you the upgrades I've done so far. So upgrade number one would be the floor mats. They are currently filthy. I did go with the Ford versions. I know there's some other aftermarket brands that get decent reviews, but I decided to go with the points from buying the truck. You get the Ford Pass points. Had enough to cover the floor mats, so no money out of pocket, and they fit perfect. And since I haven't had the others to compare them to, these do everything I need. So that's worked out really well. I did get the 3-piece, so it's the 2 front and the 1 back. And then I did one more thing for the back. So due to the doggy, we wanted to protect the back seats. So we got this nice, I don't know what you'd call it, not really a blanket, but protective cover that goes from the back of the front seats down around. If you have the seats folded up, this thing goes all the way down into like a C shape. But pretty good material. You can see it just connects up to the headrests, covers all the seats down on the floor. Does have a cutout for your vents, and then it's got this screen thing that'll zipper up so you can keep them from trying to jump up front. Granted, if you do have a smart unruly dog, they figure out pretty quick that hey, that flexes, and they can push it down and try to get up over it anyway, but at least buys you some time to give them an elbow while you're driving. But I think we got it on, I think it's 4k9s.com or something like that. I'll look it up and put a link in the description down below. But we've been really happy with that so far. So that's the only two interior things I've done. And then today I'm installing my one exterior upgrade that I just bought. So we're currently at the Airbnb. The house is sold, closed, it's been done with. But until the kid goes to college, we're just at the Airbnb hanging for a couple more weeks. But once we get on the road, we've got to be able to keep all of our stuff with us, keep it safe. So I wanted to get a cover for the truck bed. I looked at all the different 5-6 different brands, various configurations, collapsible, roll up. End up settling on the backflip MX4. I liked the roll up backflip, but it had a little bit more mixed reviews and wasn't quite as secure. I mean, you can get a pry bar at the back of the tailgate, lift it up pretty dang easy and pop the thing open. So we just went with the, I guess it's a trifold. Find out in a minute. So went and picked it up yesterday. It's in the bed of the truck here, so I'm going to unbox that and we'll get it installed. I need you up in the bed of the truck. And there's staples down there at the end of those.
Okay.
So be careful not to catch yourself on the staples. But I need to try to lift this. Don't throw your back out, it's heavy. I'm just going to go over to there. Can you hold that for a second? Made it to the instructions. Here for a second. much easier that was when you get involved? Okay, so one of the things I did not clarify, I said if you have a drop-in bed liner, you don't need the seal. So if you don't have a drop-in bed liner, to clean the painted surface and put the seal on it. I have a spray-on liner, so I'm guessing that stuff's not going to stick to the spray-on liner, but we'll put it on, see what it does, and then go from there. Okay, so this is by no means a how-to video like all my videos, but I will give you a little tip. I was like, I'm gonna use the tailgate. It's a nice little spot to get everything spread out and organized. Step 2 says close tailgate. So if you do this on your own, spread it out somewhere else.
Don't do like you did.
No. All right, on to step 3. I'm gonna stay there or is it gonna fall as soon as I walk away? Let's do this. Okay. Just have apply downward force. Oh, frick, Shanna. Okay, you're gonna have to come up here and help me. I'm too stupid to do this myself. What? Just keep it from falling up here when I push down on it. Okay. Okay. So I think that rail's on. Hopefully. And all the way pushes to the front.
Why is this not even?
Well, good question. Because from the factory they did not do that well. Okay, I think they're on. Alright. Can you help me flip this thing? Kept that on video of me falling out of the truck bed. So that would go there. So I think this goes like that. Not all the metal's out of these holes.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if a bear walked up.
It would be funny. I haven't seen the turkeys for a few days. There for a few days, I've seen wild turkeys every day. They haven't came to visit.
Let's see. So that's that way. Start rotating it a little bit. We're going to have to lift it up above the rail. Lay it flat like this. Let's walk it up here a little.
How far are we going?
Well, that's what I got to figure out. That just popped off.
What is it?
Just a little rubber piece I'm going to have to glue back on. So from a quality perspective, I'm less than impressed so far. So this right here has to go above this. So this is going to go right inside that. So we got to go towards us. There you go. Yeah, like that on this side. Let's see.
I don't know.
Close to about there. Let's set it there for a second.
What step are we on?
13.
We got a lot more steps to go.
Not really. 23 total. So we're halfway. I think it's square.
So if it's square, you're supposed to tighten it up?
Yes. There might be some gap on this side. Not sure if it's worth fighting it or not, though. We'll tighten it and see how water... I mean, it's minimal difference.
If we get water in there, then we know we need to adjust it.
Yeah, then we just know we need to loosen it up.
We did pick the hottest day to do this.
Mm-hmm. It's Georgia. They're all the hottest.
If you would have been here last week, it would have been the cool day to do it, or week to do it.
Okay, now to figure out how to get out of here.
Yep. Crawl, crawl. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, says the one not in here. Okay. Oof. So we've tightened that. Okay, now to figure out these drain tubes.
That's the thing you said you did not want to drill in, but you thought...
You're just doing those little plastic covers.
Yeah.
I would not drill in the bed of the truck. Don't think I can do them today, though.
Okay.
Let me see.
You don't have the right stuff? Okay.
So I need to either go to the storage unit and get drill bits, or you're just gonna have to go to Home Depot and buy the 2 sizes I need.
Okay.
It's on though, I just need to get the drain plugs in. And then, let's see. Drain hose. Cab bumpers. So, just fold there. That's there. Okay, that'll be the second problem for you.
What?
There's another set of release hooks
Yeah.
right here.
Okay.
I can barely reach them. So you're probably gonna have trouble with that.
Why do I need to have that all the way up, though?
Just if you ever did.
I'm more than likely just going to crawl in there and get my stuff. I'm small enough I can do that.
Okay. Let's see you crawl in there.
I'm not going to crawl in there right now.
Let's see it. I want to see how you do it.
I'm not crawling in there right now.
Why not?
Because
Why?
I know it's dirty. You're going to have to clean your truck out first. Now what are you doing?
So, if you ever fold it all the way up,
Uh-huh.
you don't want it to slam too hard up here, so you put these little bumper pieces on.
Will it actually do that though? I mean,
I don't know. It's about to find out. So in the middle, especially, it hits.
yeah. Whatever that other truck was, it didn't hit. So it must have been that truck design or something. Remember? The one you were watching? Yeah. It didn't hit. They still did the safety stuff just in case, but might take you a million years to get that off. 10 years later. I do miss watching SpongeBob.
Oh, come on. There, got it. Okay, so just gotta do the drain lines, which you can't do today.
Yeah.
Other than that's done. So
it's functionable. We just gonna have to go get some drill bits.
then I'm not sure.
Well, I thought, why are you drilling then? I thought you said you didn't have to drill.
You pop these little plugs out in the bed cover, or in the truck bed,
Okay.
and then you put the lines through that. So any water that collects on these rails, because the truck has a little bit of a slope to it, that's why people get leveling kits.
Yeah.
But if you're towing and you get a leveling kit, and that's the idea. The truck is designed that when you put weight in it, it levels.
Yeah.
But if there's no weight in it, the water's all going to sit at the front. So then this has drain lines that go down and then just drop it between the bed.
Okay.
So do we want to organize now?
I guess we can. Get stuff out of that camper that's not supposed to be in there. I think you need better than the inside broom.
My leaf blower's in storage.
Yeah.
Everything's in storage.
We're gonna have two vehicles, and we may have two vehicles for quite a while.
Well, I say we put the ladder in last. If we put the ladder right here at the opening,
Okay.
then when we decide to ditch it, whenever we decide to ditch it, we could put like a solo stove, cooking, stuff we'd have to get to quite a bit.
Okay.
I don't want to put it at the front and then have to reorganize everything.
Okay. So
That
what do
makes sense?
It makes sense. What are you doing?
So I'm going to get it out for now.
Oh, we're taking it back out?
Yeah, I said let's
Okay.
put it in last.
Okay. Thing's just about light.
I know,
Taking
but
it.
that's the thing. It's too big and bulky and heavy to have as a all the time in the truck ladder. Got it?
What happened?
Hit my toe. Hopefully I didn't separate my toenail.
You at least have tennis shoes on. That's a good thing.
Barely tennis shoes. It went right up over the top and hit.
I mean, eventually we might rearrange the bottom of the camper and put some other stuff in here, but
I'll just start putting everything on the tailgate that I need. We need to get a lid for this one tote somehow.
my Instapod I'll put in our RAV when we go. But these will have to go in here.
And how are they gonna not bounce all over the place?
These don't really matter.
What do you mean they don't matter?
I can't put them under the camper And I cannot have these in the car. If I have those in the car, the dog's gonna lick them the whole way.
Okay, but my point is if they're loose like this, like that metal top tray for that, is gonna bounce right off, and this stuff's gonna be just slamming. We're gonna have to figure out how to get it in here and then compact it tight and get ways to hold it down.
Yeah.
But if they're all just loose like that, that's why I didn't know if we're gonna have to get some kind of a smaller tote to put them within a tote.
I don't think they'll fit in a tote. That would make it too heavy. This thing is heavy.
Yeah, but you could put the tote in here, then put them in the tote. You don't have to lift the whole tote with everything in it. But we gotta keep it from just slamming around. If I go around a curve in the truck, they're all gonna slam and just rail into the side of the bed back here.
Well, for now, we can just put it in here. We're not taking this anywhere, and then we can figure out what we're doing. I don't know.
In a couple of weeks, we're taking it somewhere. We're taking it all over the country.
I know.
Like, this stuff is not gonna stay in here. It's even like right here, if I pack too much tight against it, I can't get to my tools now. Because everything's packed around my tools. That's the other thing I gotta figure out. That's why everyone does those decks that slide out. But then you can't do a fifth wheel or anything like that if you ever wanted to, and they're expensive. What else goes back here?
That's it. I'll put all the clothes in our wrap for now. Then we'll figure out, I mean, who knows, we might have land by the time we come back, and if we do, we won't.
We're not gonna have land that quick.
It takes like, if we have the money prepared, it only takes 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, but by the time we get up there to look, decide, make an offer, and then depending if there's surveys, perk tests.
You know.
All right, so we're gonna call it a day. We started the organization process, but yeah.
It's warm.
Yeah, we started the organization, but it's too warm out here, and stuff's not fitting right. We've got a mix match group of totes, a bunch of stuff that was loose in the camper, so we're trying to put the lighter stuff in the camper, and then figure out what size totes we need for all the hoses, electrical, and organize that into the truck. So we got to make a run to the Home Depot, and then probably do that tonight or first thing in the morning, and then tomorrow we'll get all the truck organized, and then wrap this video up with that. And then here soon we got a bunch of camper upgrades coming too, so I don't know, but for today we're calling it. Tomorrow we'll pick this back up and figure out what we can get done. All right, so we went and got our other totes. We got it mostly organized. We understand that as we get on the road camping and bouncing from different campgrounds and figure out what we need and don't need, we're probably gonna reorganize this thing 3 more times.
Or more.
Yeah, but for now, it's all set up. It's secure-ish. I know like the Diamondback and a few of those are more secure, but this is still pretty darn secure. And then you can see we left a good portion of the bed empty. I'm gonna have to get a support rod or something that braces everything in to keep it at the front. And then we have room for solo stoves, grills, chairs, the camping stuff.
We got a tent we got to put in there still.
Maybe another tote or two of clothes that we'll be keeping with us. And then if we need to open it, you just pull this. Once it goes halfway, you have another one. See if I can
reach it.
Yep. Yeah, so like today, here in a little bit, we're gonna go get a small fridge for the dorm. So I'll just leave it like that, put that in here and ratchet it in. So then you have the little clips at the top. So I can just use these. So then that's all tightened down and we can leave it like this to drive it. But that at least wraps the project up of getting the bed cover on. As far as upgrades go, this is probably about it for a while until we actually own property again and Shanna's Tahoe has a working transmission in it.
Yes, that would be a major thing to do.
Yeah. So until we get that done, I won't be able to do any more to this really. I mean, I'd like to get an air intake, do the exhaust, get a tune on it, but that'll all be much down the road. Probably closer when the warranty's out too. So we'll wrap this one up, and on the next video we should have camper upgrades, and then after that we're gonna be homeless and empty nesters roaming all over the place. So we'll see you on that one.